most places now, so let's just get into this shit. We're gonna do a little market update for sure. We're gonna see what you guys were up to today. Like I said, I was driving into work today. It was slow as shit. It was slow as shit everywhere. Right off the bat, as soon as I left my house, I got on the highway. I was like, okay, today's gonna suck in trucking, because literally the whole highways were open. Like there was no traffic whatsoever, no trucks anywhere, no cars anywhere. I'm like, damn, dude. I'm like, nobody's working today. Nobody's working at all. I get to the office. Nobody's at the office. There's like 3 of us, 4 of us out of like a whole office. Nobody bothered to show up to work. Like if you didn't cover your trucks yesterday, I would say that like you're probably screwed today. I got lucky because the guy was supposed to do a delivery on Monday, but he ended up delivering today, but I still couldn't find a load. So he's gonna have to pick up on Monday, but he was by home anyway, so that doesn't matter. Yesterday I got my guys covered though. One guy did a longer run from like Arkansas to Jersey for good money. Another guy, I got a load to Chicago, and then he's gonna pick up a trailer and go out to Dallas. So that's good. But overall, today was horrible, dude. Today was horrible. Favorite and least favorite broker terms. I don't know. I mean, least favorite, obviously we know who that is. That's TQL. But there's a lot of brokers going on my shit list right now, dude. 5-star guy, 5-star logistics, I think is their name. I don't want to fuck it up and say the wrong one. This fucking asshole sent me 200 miles for a pickup, begged me for a truck, canceled the load the next day, and didn't even have the decency to give me 250. He gave me 150 truck order, not using it, and fucking ignored me. So 1-star logistics, if you know what the hell you are, I am talking to you, you piece of crap. But I gotta, you're gonna get me in trouble already, bro. I started live, you're gonna get me mad, I'm gonna get censored, and then like nothing's going right today. Like I said, I tried jumping on the live, and I had everything set up, everything was going, and then bam, thunder hit, power went out, dude. Just had to restart everything over. Then I jump on a live again, restricted again. Jesus Christ, bro. Oh my God. You see, you got me started on the brokers, bro. And then now I'm gonna have to cancel the Tic Tacs because you got me fired up at the brokers. I said some shit, now I'm restricted for 10 minutes. So now I gotta restart Tic Tacs again. Oh my God, dude. All right, we gotta restart it, dude, because I'm restricted. Sorry, we're gonna get this right today. Now we're doing the live. I don't even care no more, dude. We're doing this. But Tic Tacs, we gotta restart you. I apologize. So here we go again with Tic Tacs. Everywhere else is staying good. Every time people ask me about brokers, I end up like saying stuff and then I get in trouble, dude. You know what I mean? So like I gotta stop. I gotta watch what I say on Tic Tacs because they're very sensitive. Like I can't say anything, dude. It's like harassment, bullying. You can't say this. You can't say that. I just want to say what I want to say, dude. Today I want to say what I want to say, but obviously I can't. But anyways, so who had trucks stuck somewhere, dude? Did you guys cover your trucks today? What's going on? Let me know. What else we still got? YouTube's Rudy, what's going on, buddy? Insta, let me know, guys. Did you have your truck stuck anywhere? Came to the office in the morning, took some shitload from Axel and left immediately. I don't blame you. Mealy Max 94, dude. I'm telling you, I went in there today. I had a Elkton, Maryland flatbed, right? And I was trying to get them back to Chicago, dude. I searched the loads, like 2 loads for today. They're trying to like lowball, and then they weren't open. And I was like, dude, you know what? Let me just take some decent money. But they paid some decent money for Monday. But today was rough, dude. Like nobody, like same thing. Nobody showed up to our office today. So like it was just like that. It was like ghost town, just ghost town from the day I left my house. Bobby is live. If so, I have a real question. I work for 70-30 gross, making good money. You want my own truck? Get 90. Listen, Nicholas Wolverton, man, I can't give you financial advice on buying your own truck. That's something you got to figure out on your own if you want to do it. That's a financial risk. I'm gonna be like, yeah, buy it. The market's gonna crash tomorrow. Then you're gonna hate me, and you're gonna lose your money, and you're gonna be poor. And then what, bro? Then you're gonna hate me for the rest of your life. If you're making good money, dude, I would save as much as you can. And then if you do want to make the jump to buy your own truck, make sure you have enough money put away to put a nice down payment. Have like 20-30 grand put aside for repairs and fuel and stuff like that. Have a nice little nest egg, bro. Like, trust me, I know it's easier said than done because I'm financially responsible as well. But if you're gonna jump into something like having a truck, be financially prepared for it, bro. That's the best thing I could tell you, man. If you're just gonna jump in to buy a truck and then not have no money put away in case something happens, or like if you gotta take a couple weeks off, have a reserve, your chances of success are gonna be a lot lower, my friend. But Nicholas Wolverton, best of luck, my friend. And you know, hopefully everything works out for you, man. Hopefully everything works out for you. Do you know the company Unishippers? Yeah, I do. But there's nothing I'm going to say about. Stop asking me about brokers, guys, because I'm going to go off on a tangent. I'm going to get restricted again, and I don't want to get restricted again, dude. You know what I mean? Because I'm already in one of these moods today where I'm just going to like go off the cuff and just say some wild shit, dude. And I don't want to do that today. I want to stay on a live. Hey, bud, had a fake account request to follow me. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. There's like 3 or 4 fake accounts of me. I try to put it out there as much as possible. Don't go for those fake accounts, dude, because they're gonna DM you and start asking you for stuff. Like, I'm never gonna, like, I only like make money off sponsorship deals. I don't sell like courses or any shit like that to people. So I'll never reach out to you, ask you for anything. So please be cautious of the fake accounts. I'm trying to get verified on TikTok here, but I have my phone number under like my personal TikTok account, and I can't erase it for some reason. So it's not letting me verify without the phone number because this phone number is already in use. So I'm trying to fix that. So I apologize. Stay away from the fake accounts. This is the only one. Just take a look at the subscriber or follower account, whatever, before making any irrational decisions if somebody reaches out to you guys, man. So I report and blocked it. Thank you very much. Yeah, if you guys can report those accounts, I greatly appreciate it, man. All right. When did you buy the Lambo? Yeah, I wish, dude. That's not my Lambo. That's my buddies that owns the building where I'm at. That's his Lambo, dude. I got a Nissan Altima, bro. I got a 2023 Nissan Altima. And it's missing. I went to St. Louis, and it's like the SR one or whatever, but it looks a little cooler, but it's still an Altima. And that little on the bumper, that little grill thing fell out, dude. So now I got a Nissan Altima, one little grill missing, dude. I wish that was my Lambo, dude. Thanks for making me feel bad about myself. Air F1 gun, I appreciate it, bro. Heavy duty Dom, what's going on, buddy? Bobby, come on, you know better than that. I grabbed the load for 77 from Arkansas to Jersey. Oh, that's good. Damn, you did better for a flatbed. You did better than me, dude. They weren't paying nothing in Arkansas on Thursday, dude. I mean, not nothing. I think I ended up getting like 48 or something to somewhere over there, but nobody wanted to pay money, dude. Like, I don't know. I think they already knew that they're gonna get somebody desperate next day. You know what I mean? But the good for you, bro. You did a lot better than me for sure, dude. So congratulations on that 7,700. Unfortunately, I didn't come anywhere close to that, but I mean, it was still decent money. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Sorry, man. Trying to catch up with the comments. All right. Union shippers went through that one. Bobby, what do you think about the FMCSA exemption on Class B non-domicile CDLs? Ivan Rodriguez, I did not look into it. I don't want to comment out of pocket. I've been super behind. I used to make a lot of trucking news content. I have been so super behind on that, bro. Just everything going on. I don't have enough time to research it, so I don't want to make a comment on it until I know I fully like take a look at it myself. But I will take a look at it though. Trying to book a load running from Florida to New Jersey for a skateboard. You could probably, I don't know about Florida, but anywhere else you might be able to book someone for a skateboard right now, man. Thought you were I thought you were for the trucker. Of course I'm from the trucker. Well, okay, if you guys are taking my videos out of context, because I got a lot of owner operators hitting me up too, like, oh, what do you mean we can't make 45? Listen, dude, this is a debate over a truck driver that said he wants to make $4,500 after taxes and be home every single weekend. I'm all for the truck drivers, bro. I'm all for you guys, dude. 100%, dude. But sometimes a lot of truck drivers, you guys get out of pocket, bro, and say some wild stuff, man. Right now, dude, truckers are making money, dude. Like, you are making money. If you're not, then get the hell out of the company you're at, because there's a lot of companies offering money right now. There's companies like they're getting rid of escrow. I mean, they're bumping shit up to like crazy, like CPM. Percentage of the gross. I mean, companies right now have to bend over backwards to get drivers right now. So if you're a driver and you're complaining you're not making money, you need to get the hell out of the company right now, because another company is going to pay you money right now, dude. That's for damn sure, because money's out there right now. The market is hot. Companies are paying, dude. So don't say I'm not for the driver. I'm against stupidity, man. Like, look, this is what I'm talking about. So I'll put something up there, right? And this driver's like commenting. He's like, oh, like he doesn't even know I'm dispatching trucks, right? And he's talking shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's like, oh, you brokers are steal our money. I'm like, dude, I'm booking a load for a truck. I'm like, how do you get a freight broker? And then like his whole argument afterward is just is null and void, bro, because he doesn't even know the difference between a freight broker and a dispatcher, right? So like a lot of guys are just out there on the internet just fucking sad, depressed, like they hate their life, and they're just like commenting negative shit. So that's why I get into it with like truck drivers. It's not because I hate truck drivers, it's because like some of them are just like not smart, bro, and say some off the wall stuff, you know what I mean? And you guys need to be taking advantage of it right now. Market is hot. Make your damn money, please, dude. Please. Sorry, man, I'm trying to jump around here. Where am I at? Out and back empty, 8 to 10K gross. Would you quit the chemical tinker job to run dry van spot? I cannot, David DM, I cannot give financial advice, bro. But if you're making money with the tankers, I mean, I don't know if I would leave tankers to go to dry vans. I would probably say no, in my opinion, but don't take my opinion, because I'm just a chubby Polish kid, bro, on the interwebs talking on a microphone, bro. If you're doing good in what you're doing, I don't know, man. I can't make financial decisions for you, bro. 24 Ninja, love your videos, G. Do you know any good guys like that to dispatch sprinters? I wish, man. Unfortunately, I do not know anybody for sprinters or box trucks, man. I wish I could help you, dude. I'm sorry, man. I don't want to live out in my truck for weeks at a time. Yeah, I don't blame you. That's probably why a lot of truck drivers are disgruntled, bro. Like, because like I actually like because that comment that guy made about the truck drivers right now, I actually like sat down and thought about it, right? Like, dude, that's not a fun life, man. You know what I mean? Like being in a truck, dude, all this time, like sleeping there, like, I get what you guys are saying when you're like, oh, but we're working 24/7. Okay, you're not working 24/7, but you are in your truck 24/7, right? But again, this is like a job you chose. But I understand like why you guys would not be happy and kind of be like pissed off and then like go on internet and start like talking crap a little bit. But at the same time, like I actually got a chance to talk to a lot of truck drivers recently, like do some interviews that should be coming out soon. And like truck driving changed a lot of people's like you know what I mean? Like their lives, you know? Because say like if you living in the middle of nowhere, dude, like you live in the middle of nowhere, there's no jobs, you got no options, you know what I mean? Either just, you know, or just do nothing or just become a truck driver, right? Or like I got into trucking myself because I wasn't like, I didn't go to college, I didn't get educated, I got into trucking, right? But then another thing that kind of like upsets me is like, when people are like, oh, but you don't know shit because you're just behind the desk, you book loads and you talk on the internet and we, you know, we're truckers, we do this and that. But another thing is like, bro, like you guys chose to do that, right? You could have like also for the people that are drivers that live in bigger cities, you could have went and took less money and learned how to dispatch or work in office and did that. You could have done that, right? You know what I mean? So that's why I kind of don't understand when like, I think there's a lot of animosity between like people in trucking right now, and there shouldn't be right now whatsoever because the market's hot. There's enough money for the dispatchers to make money, for the brokers to make money, for the truck drivers to make money. There's enough of all this shit. So instead of like arguing, like why won't people just communicate with each other? And if one driver is not making good money in another job, talk to people. Be like, hey, what job's offering better money? And send them there. You know what I mean? Stuff like that, dude. So like, I just don't understand animosity. I personally don't care. Like, go ahead and go on my stuff and comment negative shit about me all day. I don't care. It helps my algorithm. It boosts it. It gets the views up. So I'm all for it, bro. I even egg people on. I'm like, tell me more, please. Like, I'm interested. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever. It is what it is, man. All right. Sorry. I missed a lot of comments again. Where were we at, dude? What do you think about Arthur Express? Oh, Manny. Arthur Express is a great company, dude. I was just there. That's why I haven't done a live. I was there this week doing more videos. If you're looking for a W-2 position, like I know a lot, like for me personally, I'm not a W-2 person. I'm 1099 all day, but there is a lot of people out there that want a W-2 position. It's a great company, dude. Right now they're offering some crazy shit for teams. They got, dude, so much customer freight, dropping hooks. Like if you want to do like legit stuff, pay taxes legitly and do all that shit, and you're the type of person that don't want to deal with 1099, all that kind of stuff, Arthur Express is definitely a company to go to, bro. But like I said, for me personally, I don't like W-2. I like 1099 all day. You know what I mean? So everybody has their own shit too. You know, that's why like the companies I do work with, everybody has like a different offer. You know what I mean? So like, because another divisive, you know, subject people argue about, because people will be like, oh, 1099 is illegal, we want W-2, and then those people are ruining it for the people that want the 1099, right? How about if you want W-2, just shut up and take W-2. If you want 1099, just shut up and don't argue, just take 1099, and then work out better, and there's no reason to bicker and go back and forth about which one's better, or which one's right, or which one's legal, which one's whatever. Who gives a shit, man? Just take the one that works for you, and the one that you want. Don't complain about it, bro. I mean, I don't know, that's my opinion. All right, where the hell we at, dude? You got your own MC back? I did. I closed that shit down a few months ago when social media started taking off. I was doing rail and the shit was just annoying. I had a heart attack and stressful, dude, and just losing money, and social media started taking off, and I was like, you know what, dude? I'm like, I gotta make a decision, and my decision was to close down my stuff, just go dispatch some trucks for content, get some customers for my buddy, work on a couple other consulting shit that I'm doing, and just do it this way, bro. And I've been more happier than ever. I'm not stressed out. Like it's so much easier for me right now, dude. And hopefully it continues like this. W Ultima, yeah, no, dude, L Ultima, bro. Oh my goodness, man. How do you feel about Orzoco Trucking? Honestly, I see them around all the time. I know when we used to do rail, they used to bring us a lot of stuff to our warehouse. Personally, I don't know them. I haven't done no research on them, so I don't want to tell you good or bad one way or the other. You know what I mean? So I really don't know, man. I mean, as far as being around Chicago, I've seen them around, but I honestly have no idea, man. How do I cheat on a CDL permit test, bro? I don't know. I'm old, bro. I'm 42, dude. So like back in the day, they used to have CD-ROMs, bro, that we used to pass out to people. Now I don't know, bro. Now you got, you know, all the fancy stuff. So I don't know how you cheat on it now. But back in the day, you used to get the answers on a CD-ROM. You pop that bitch in your computer, bro, and you got all the answers. I'm not sure how they do it now, Brent. Those. Wish I could help you. They won't answer the phone. Who won't answer the phone? What's going on, Ralph? 81 cents and no escrow. 81 cents is good. They do dry vans too, right? 81 cents is pretty damn good for dry vans and no escrow. So I mean, like, as long as it's all miles, then like, you know what I mean? It's kind of no brainer, right? I mean, if you're going to do that, dude, you know what I mean? Quite satisfied where I'm at. 2K every week and home every night. There you go. See? And then other people are like, oh, we need to make 4,000 or 5,000. No, you're home every night. You got a position. You're happy with the $2,000 you make, and then you're good. I stay out 3 months at a time. That's good. That's a little long. Like 3 months is a little nuts, but I mean, hey, bro, if you're making that money, you're making that money. I mean, that's, you know, a company's dream, a person that wants to stay out that long, bro. So that's good, man. That's good. We answered that one. What is the best way to locate owner operators? I mean, dude, when it comes to hiring drivers and owner operators, like, cause I'm kind of like, you know, like balls deep into all this stuff. It is, it's a lot of like meta ads. You got to do like videos, advertisements. You got to have a spend budget. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, word of mouth works, or, you know, organic works, but it takes a long time. Like all the companies, like now that like I kind of like, this is what I do. Like I see what the hell goes on, and like I'm mixed into this, right? Because I'm shooting the ads, we're running the ads, and doing all that kind of stuff. It's a numbers game, bro. It's expensive. And it's a numbers game, dude. You know what I mean? That's probably the easiest and fastest way to do it. The other way is just like word of mouth and just wait and solicit people. But that way, you know, it's going to take you forever, bro, for sure. Drive-in or flatbed, what would you say is more money? Oh, hands down, flatbed, dude. I mean, there's no comparison, dude. Hey, Tommy G, what's up, buddy? I'm a mobile diesel mechanic, all tech repairs, Tampa Bay and Clearwater. There you go. No loads this week, dry because of the holiday, I guess. Earlier in the week was good, man. It's just today, man. Today, yesterday was halfway decent too. Today, just we dropped the ball, man. We dropped the ball on that one. Bobby making the YouTube money. Oh, yeah, right, Rudy. I ain't putting no 22s on the Altima, bro. Maybe like 20 years ago, 15 years ago when I was still younger. Now I'm good, bro. I don't want no more rims, bro. All I do is just pop tires and do all this wild shit. It's people ask me what's it like in the truck. I tell them go in your closet and sit there how long you can. Yeah, but no, dude, it's not like being in your closet, bro. Come on, man. If you got a decent truck, boy, you hook the TV up, hook a PlayStation up, put a little like LED lights in there, bro. It's like a little condo, dude. It's a little condo, but it's a condo you park at truck stops and go to sleep. You know what I mean? It's not like being in the closet. Like being in the closet is like when you're like when I was younger and you go party and lock yourself in there with some party accessories and Johnny Walker and Newports, bro. But see there, you guys are gonna get me in trouble, bro. You guys keep on saying shit that gets me going the wrong direction, and then that's when I start getting restricted, dude. You guys just trying to get me. You guys just want to get me in trouble all the time, bro. Not cool, man. Is 40K a month gross good? I own my truck. I mean, 40K is 10,000 a week, bro. I mean, that's good. I mean, depends on how many miles you're doing, because I mean, the gross doesn't matter. Because if you're grossing $10,000 a week, but you're doing 4,000 or 5,000 miles, then obviously that's not good. But if you're grossing 10,000, you're doing 2,500, 3,000 miles, then yeah, that's good. You know, I need a little bit more background on that. I'm here to support the truckers. That's good. Everybody do a good pre-trip, take care of your boss's equipment and your own. I think that's like an undercover like trucking company owner trying to push like taking care of the trucks. Where are we at? What do you think about them Tesla trucks? Moose Trades, I haven't looked. I seen what's going on. I seen like one like crash or something, right? Again, I don't want to comment out of pocket. I haven't looked into that stuff yet, but I will look into it, and there's something we'll probably talk about next week. You're from Chicago, HMD Trucking. They have their van and flatbed. HMD is a huge company. Where they were, I think they kind of went down a little bit now from what I understand. Again, personally, I don't know them, so I don't want to comment one way or another if they're good or bad. I haven't heard like, you know, some horror stories or anything out of there, but I'm not like really snooping around and asking questions about them either. So I really like, I know who they are. Do I know enough about them to tell you either yes or no? Unfortunately not, man. I apologize, bro. All right, where are we at? What do you think about, okay, we went over that. What's your rate per mile for flatbed? Right now, I've been averaging like over 4, like depending on the week, 410, 420, 430, depending on the week. Hey, I'm gonna buy a semi truck cash and age my MC. What's the best company to lease on? Depends what equipment you want, man. I mean, depends what equipment. Dry van, flatbed, refrigerated. Seeing rate stability for next week. I think next week's gonna be hot, dude. I think next week's gonna be hot, dude. Everybody just gave up, dude. All the brokers and shippers and everybody, they're like, dude, fuck this, bro. We're taking Friday off. We'll be back on Monday, maybe Tuesday. We're tired of getting beat up, but the only thing that's gonna do is just make it worse for them next week, man. Because next week they're gonna have to push all that shit out they didn't push out this week. You know what I mean? So like, I think next week's gonna be hot. That's just I'm calling that shit now. We'll see if I'm right. We'll see if I'm wrong. But in my opinion, next week's gonna be hot. F, are you talking about you lame? Talking about your mom, Coast Guard. That's what we're talking about, bro. Tell her I'll drop her. She works at the truck stop, dog. That's what we're talking about. Any dispatchers out here got units broke down in Tampa? Call me. I know we got you the first time, bro. What about the company called Road Legends? Don't know me. I think I've seen their trailers. Are they the ones that got like a little night or something? But no, I don't know anything about them. Sorry. Do you do car haulers? No, I do not. All right, where we at? You know anything about? No, I don't. Ever heard of Go-To? Yeah, I used to work at Go-To, dude, back in the day. That was one of my first 3 trucking jobs, I think, if I'm not mistaken. First 2 or 3, something like that. Bobby Ramos, what's going on, buddy? If you're gonna buy a truck, I can do a pre-purchase inspection for you. Jesus, bro, stop. I'm gonna have to boot you, bro. Stop soliciting your business, bro. This is not what this live is here for, bro. Is it smart to run a reefer trailer? Financial decisions, bro. You got to figure it out, man. You got to see what trailer works for you, see what you like, see what's going to make you money, man. I can't make your decisions for you, Bobby. Hello, Bobby. How is the company based out of Chicago? Chris Muggs Transport. Never heard of them, dude. Never heard of them whatsoever. I just left HMD. They're a great company. There you go. Great to hear, bro. Road Legends, we went over there. Can you show me how to become a successful dispatcher? I can show you how to become a stressful dispatcher, bro. I got some YouTube videos online, bro. I got some YouTube videos online. I don't sell dispatch courses. I don't do any kind of that kind of stuff, bro. Unfortunately, dude. Don't buy dispatch courses. Go learn everything online for free. Get a job, hands-on experience, my guy. Go work for free or for cheap even, bro. Better than paying money for courses, and then you're gonna learn, and then it's gonna be better off that way, bro. I thought you did an ad for Road Legends. No. Road King. That's where I dispatch from. Road King Express, the flatbeds, not Legends. So I'm just like, yeah, I guess, I mean, I'm doing their social media for them as well. Because my buddy owns a company, so I'm over there dispatching and trying to get more flatbed drivers and kind of grow a little department over there or whatever. I just made a year at Go-To, big change from what I used to be like. Go-To, yeah, I know, because they sold, man. Because the owners are pretty nice. Well, one of them was nice to me, the other one hated me, but I think, dude, they made like a big ass sale to like an equity firm company like a few years back. I mean, those guys are paid, bro. Those are some successful dudes, bro. Congratulations to them, man. I remember still like shit a long time ago when I started. I mean, when I started there, they're already a big company, dude. So really smart brothers, bro. Really smart guys. Blew the company up. Made a lot of money, man. They made a lot of money. Flatbed Xavier, but you need flatbed experience, bro. If you have flatbed experience, DM me. I will definitely be more than happy to dispatch flatbeds myself personally, dude. That's the best company to lease onto for flatbed. How real is the background behind you, buddy? How real is the background behind me? I don't know. Is that real? Is that real enough? They made me break my truck, bro. Good job, dude. You made me break my little fake car hauler, bro. Jesus Christ. All right, see what you did, bro. You broke my background. Hope you're fucking proud of yourself. Is $4,400 a week good for a team running 5,500 miles? 5,500 miles. Is that after taxes or is that 1099? That's a question I need to know. Who's the worst big carrier? Fuck, dude. There's a lot of them, bro. I don't want to start throwing names out there, bro, but there's a lot of them, bro. There's a lot of bad companies, man, that treat drivers like crap, dude. Come dispatch for me. I pay 30% dispatch. I can't pay 30% dispatch fee. Yeah, you're going to pay 32% dispatch fee? How you going to pay the drivers and then make money for yourself, dude? Where are we at? I have a flatbed experience, 10 months, hauled everything. Yeah, it's gonna be 2 years minimum CDL and 3 months minimum on the flatbed side. So if you got that, hit me up. How much percentage I get? 30% flatbed. How much percentage? Yeah, 30% of the girls, bro. I do not cut rates. I do not lie about rate confirmations. You can call the fucking brokers yourself or talk to them. I don't give a shit. That's not something I do. So yeah, so I mean, it's either 85 cents per mile for the driver, for the CPM, or 30% of the gross, dude. Whichever one you choose. I say go with the gross because, like, for example, like, say like you're in Indy, bro, and they got a stupid, like, say they want to pay like $2,000, like Indy to Louisville, like 85 cents per mile, you ain't gonna make shit. But if you take 30% of gross, that's $600 in your pocket. You know what I mean? $300 for every 1,000. So, that's just my opinion, dude. What location did you work when you were go-to? There were shit, dude. I want to say Melrose Park, was it? I think right off of North Avenue. This is like 20 plus years ago, bro. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I had to be Melrose Park because I remember I used to take First Avenue, make a left on North Avenue, and then somewhere on the right-hand side, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. Experienced driver here, one chain gang on a 44K. What state you located in? Illinois, bro. UK here. What is going on? UK. Let's go. What are you guys doing in the United Kingdom, bro? You guys pushing trucks over there too? Ben Brockton, if you are 1099, not picking your own loads, that's not really 1099. Make that make sense. Well, listen, bro. You see, this is my perfect example of, like, if you don't like 1099, don't do it, bro. You know what I mean? Don't do it. Go be a W-2 driver. Or you want to pick your own loads, go buy your own truck. But stop hating on people that want to take 1099, bro. Just because you don't want it or you don't like it, you're your own person. You make your own decision. Don't take a 1099. You know what I mean? Because obviously 1099 has a lot of tax benefits. So if people know how to work that properly, they're going to take advantage of the situation, bro. So if you want to go do everything normally, go do a W-2. There's plenty of jobs that are offering out there, but don't sit here and try to be negative towards 1099 when a lot of people want it. You know what I mean? So just because you might like the color blue, but I'm going to like the color red. You know what I mean? So, like, who cares? Just go by your color and stay there, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't understand, like, why, this is why I don't understand why people are negative. Like, everything has to be, like, negative with people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why do I give a shit if you want 1099 or if you want W-2? I don't give a shit, bro. There's companies that offer both. Go do whatever you want. But don't sit here and try to, it reminds me of, like the left versus right, bro. Like, everybody's always, like, trying to spill their fucking, like, political agenda onto me. Like, bro, at this point, I really just don't even give a shit, bro. Do what you want. I don't want to hear about it, dude. You know what I mean? I just don't. So that's why when I have offers for companies, hey, I got people that got W-2s, I got people that got 1099, because everybody wants different shit, dude. So make that make sense, bro, I guess. You're completely right about 1099 W-2. Okay, where are we at? Happy 4th of July from Russia. Well, happy 4th of July, Russian people. Dang, Bobby, WD-40 and liquor bottles down there. Yeah, I got a lot of weird shit, dude. I need to clean up, bro. I got to clean this place up. I'm too lazy, bro. I don't feel like doing it. I still haven't, like, completely unpacked from the move from the old warehouse, dude. I got to get onto that as well. Don't touch the background anymore. Buy me a dispatch course, $899. I'll hold your hand. Yeah, I got you, Rudy, bro. Send me $999, bro. I'm going to send you an email saying go get a job and hands-on experience, bro. That's the Bobby Lowe's dispatch course, bro. Anybody want to buy it, knock yourself out. All right, where are we at? Sorry, man. Keep on getting on tangent. I did 1099 and W-2 and owner operator. Owner is worth the troubles, really. Yeah, I mean, dude, in, like, the perfect world, you'd be an owner operator, you'd buy your own truck, you go to a nice company, if not having your own authority, nobody's going to steal from your Raycons, truck's never going to break down. You know what I mean? In a perfect world, like, everything will be perfect, bro, but life sucks, dude. You buy a truck, you're an owner operator, fucking engine blows, something happens, bro, and, like, life sucks, dude. It's like you'll do good and then bam, right in the dick, dude. Bad again, bro. It's like ups and downs, dude. Like, life sucks, man. That's why it's not worth complaining on the interwebs, bro. Just go with the flow, man. Whatever happens, happens. All right, where the hell are we at? Sorry, man. When Tom and his brother were owner, yeah, they're still, I mean, I don't know, because I haven't talked to him in a while, but the last time I seen him was, like, at a Polish, like, concert, like, fucking Jesus, like 15 years ago or something. But they're I thought they're still owners. I thought they only sold, like, a certain percentage of the company, but I don't know because I don't know the inside details. I don't want to spread rumors. You're gonna know better than me because you're obviously there, bro. All right, is it good making 100,000 a week? Yeah, no, bro. 100,000 a week sucks, bro. You're poor as shit, dude. Shit, $1,000 a week. Shit, 100,000 a month, bro. I'd be good, bro, with that amount. I'd be good with half of that. Loads are done in the UK, $600. Damn, oh yeah, shit, I'm supposed to have a podcast with a Polish dude that does trucking out there. We're going to talk about that market. Oh yeah, shit, another thing coming up. So I think I can announce it because they okayed it. So we're going to be having a podcast coming out. I'm not sure what day yet, next week with Highway. So Highway is actually going to be giving out contact information for any carriers that, got their shit revoked by them. And they're not a scumbag company. Like it was actually like something happened where, you can't reach out. They won't fix it. We're going to get you all the contact information to fix your status with Highway as long as it's like honest shit. You know what I mean? So watch out for that. That's going to be a big one. I think that's going to help a lot of carriers out. A lot of people have been reaching out. I actually got one guy's shit fixed already for him. So that's good. So we're going to get into that too. So if anybody had issues with Highway, you're blocked or need something fixed and can't get a hold of them, we're going to have a whole podcast coming up next week sometime. So I'm pretty sure I could say it because we got accepted already, but yes, that's what's going to happen. All right, where are we at? Can you explain what you do, please? Me? I just sit on here on the interwebs, bro, and I just talk about trucking. You get arguments with drivers about 1099 and W-2, and then like I smoke cigarettes. I don't know. Sometimes I'll book a truck. That's pretty much what I do, bro. What do you do, Kuba? Tell me what you do. Do I need an LLC to start, bro? What do I need to start? To start what? What are we starting, bro? How is it to come to the States and get a driver job? Norwegian trucker here. I know Arthur Express has a program for that. They're doing it with Polish people, but I think they said right now it's like a 5-year wait for some shit like that. So I really don't know how that process works. So if anything I tell you, I'll be blowing smoke up your ass, bro. So I don't want to lie to you. I wish I could help you, but I have no idea how that works, my guy. I don't take orders well anymore. I like things my way. Yeah, that's how I feel too, dude. That's how I feel too. I'm the guy when you broke down, life sucks, but are you still pushing your roadside service, bro? How hard is it to get a load as a new carrier? I just got my authority ready to start dry van. I mean, TQL will hook you up, bro. Where's my smoke signal, bro? That's not it. Where's my smoking thing? TQL will give you loads, but it's gonna be super hard, bro. When you first start, you're gonna be on a load board. You're gonna see a bunch of these damn loads. You're gonna try to get them, and everybody's gonna be like, "Nah, man, your MC's too new. We can't use you." It's gonna suck, bro. At least you're starting off in a good market, so that way some brokers will be more lenient when the market's a little hotter. But overall, dude, the first 3 to 6 months are gonna be like kicking the balls, bro, over and over again, bro. Where are we at? Rookie numbers. What are we talking about? What did I miss here? All right. How much does it come to this? Okay, we went over that. This guy's still pushing his shit. What do you think about spot market? I mean, obviously customers are the way to go, but I mean, everybody has to start from somewhere, right? Because I know my page was built, upon, helping like smaller trucking companies and owner operators. So that's why I make videos. Like I don't make video like every time where I'm at right now. Every time we take a customer load, I don't post that video about it. I'm like, oh, I just took a customer load. You know what I mean? I only do it for the spot market to show people that's what I've been doing. But obviously, like once you get to a certain point, you need customers. There's no way around it. You have to get customers. Because if you really want to succeed in this business, that's the only way to go. Spot board, you know what I mean, is good when the market's hot, obviously, but when the market's not hot, the spot board, you're going to be eating it, bro. So, I mean, it's spot's always going to be there. It's going to have to be there because, I mean, the leftover freight and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, end goal is definitely customers, man. Direct freight. TQL, oh my God, they're bad. Yeah, they are bad, bro. They really do suck. Did you see my question about Prime? I did not. Have you put TQL for 6 months? Would be a kick. Yeah. Have you ever worked at spot freight? Oh, I thought you meant the spot market, bro. Sorry. I have a long time ago. I haven't in a long time though, dude. But do you guys even, did they even do, you guys, I'm guessing you work there. So do you guys even do flatbeds? Okay, what is your take on prime leasing? Prime leasing. I don't even think I know what the fuck that is, dude. I don't know if I could help you on that one. Sorry. Holy Jesus Christ. Anyone who takes a guy from a guy who doesn't understand what 1099 is, face purple crying. Ben Brockton, dude. Oh my God, bro. I don't think you understand what 1099 is, bro. I know what you're trying to say, bro. Again, you're one of these people that's on the internet just fucking negative, dude. You know what a 1099 is? Because I know what a 1099 is 100% completely, dude. So what you're trying to say is, oh, if you're not an owner operator, you don't make your own decisions to book your own loads. Really, you're not an independent contractor, blah, blah, blah. I know all the shit you're going to fucking say, bro. I don't really care what you're going to say. I really don't. Because right now, while it's still available, there's a loophole. And then if people can save money on taxes, more power to them. That's what they want to do, bro. So I love when you guys come online and you think you know everything. You're the fucking smartest. Nobody gives a shit, bro. You, like I told you, go do W-2, go buy your own truck, do 1099, go get your own authority, bro. And then you can make every single decision you want on here, dude. But again, what's the point of coming on here and trying to talk your stupidity when about probably 60 or 70% of the people are going to disagree with you, and they're not going to want to listen to your stupid advice, and they're going to want to take 1099, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it, bro. Don't you got anything better to do than jump on here onto the show and listen when you don't like disagree with everything I say? Just don't listen. Hit the block button, bro. Jesus Christ. Like, I'm tired of like reading and replying to these dumbass comments and people just arguing all this stuff. I'm well aware what a 1099 is, bro. I've been 1099 for a long fucking time. Get my taxes done. I'm well aware of what it is, bro. And you don't like it, don't do it. But stop messing everybody else up from getting it. What do you think about lease to purchase programs? Like, in all honesty, like, I don't think that's the way to go. Because everybody keeps asking about it. So I do have one sponsor that does it, Frable. They are a good company. You know what I mean? They don't cheat you on a rate cons. Like, people actually like succeed from their program. But I don't think, like, unless it's your last option, dude, I don't think you should do it, dude. I think you should save your money, have enough money stashed away, have a nice down payment, have a cushion for a breakdown or anything happens, and get your own financing or buy a truck cash if possible. Obviously, that's easier said than done. But in reality, I really think that, you know, obviously those companies started doing that, the lease to purchase for a reason, because it obviously benefits them. You have to be very careful about who you go with to do the lease to purchase programs. And that's my honest opinion, bro. Even having a sponsor that does, you know, lease to purchase, you know what I mean? That's what I really think about it, dude. All right, where are we at? What do you think about all these overseas dispatchers that don't know shit about dispatching? Dude, these overseas dispatchers, honestly, dude. All right, here we go. You guys are gonna get me restricted again because I'm gonna start talking shit again. These overseas dispatchers, bro, in my comment sections are absolutely hilarious. It's kind of like Ben Brockton with his 1099 bullshit. It's like, the worst thing is these overseas dispatchers that don't know shit, that think they know shit. That's the worst, man. Because they actually think they're over there overseas and they're like, they booked a couple loads. And like, okay, this is not to belittle anybody or like talk down to somebody or anything like that. But it's like, if overseas dispatchers are listening right now, and you think you're a smartass, and you think you're going to talk shit to people in the United States that have been here, that are hands-on with this shit, and you're making, you know, again, I'm not, you know, you're in a different country, but you're making a fraction of the money that dispatchers, good dispatchers here are making, and you think you're thousands of miles away, and you think you know everything, you know, you think you're better than everybody. Knock it off with that shit, bro. Like, honestly, that's annoying as shit, dude. Like, I got a couple of them that are in my comments all the time, bro. Like, talking smack. Oh, you don't know nothing. This is not hard. This is blah, 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 blah. Like, dude, like, honestly, like, just shut up. You know what I mean? Be happy you got a good job in your country. Do better, bro. We don't need you in the comment section, like telling us anything, to be honest with you, man. I'm sorry if it's gonna hurt anybody's feelings, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? And that's what I feel about foreign dispatchers. Now, there's a lot of good dispatchers that are overseas. 100%, dude. 100%. There are so many good dispatchers that are overseas. It's just when you start getting an attitude and you think like you're better or doing or whatever, you got to stop with that shit, dude. Now, what I think about the shitty ones, yeah, the shitty ones suck, dude. They got to go, dude. It doesn't matter if you're overseas. It doesn't matter if you're here. The worst is, I don't care if you're overseas. I don't care if you're anywhere, is a person that's going to take a damn dispatch course and then try to look for fucking owner operators or like people to like start dispatching right away. It's like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you never even booked a real live load before, and you want to take control of somebody's company and you want to like mess them up, screw up their highway, get them blocked by brokers. Like, bro, like, what are you doing, dude? You know what I mean? Like, you guys don't understand, like, a shitty dispatcher you got a new MC or like 3 months, or you've been building it for 3 to 6 months, you hire some shitty dispatcher, he crosses IPs in highway blocks you just lost 50% of, bro, like, like, no, bro, like, That's the only bad part about the trucking being popular on the interwebs is that like it's now that the market's hot, it's glorifying trucking again, and it's getting a lot of people that like the same as with the trucks, like drivers and buying trucks. The same thing with the dispatcher side is getting a lot of people that want to just jump in because everybody's selling dispatch courses, everybody's blowing smoke up your ass, and it makes it seem like you're gonna pass a dispatch course and you're gonna be making thousands of dollars every single week sitting at home at your fucking laptop or at a beach in the Philippines or whatever the fuck they're talking about. You know what I mean? That's the only bad part about trucking social medias when the market's hot. Because when I started doing trucking social medias, the market was shit, dude. And the whole time I was just talking about how shitty the market is, right? Complaining. You know what I mean? And like I wasn't in trucking social media when the market got hot, right? But I used to watch trucking social media when the market was hot. Back when that G-Phase guy was blowing smoke up people's asses, telling them to send him $25,000. He's gonna get you passive income, buy this truck, and then what he do? He ended up screwing a bunch of people, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah. All right. Sorry, man. Where are we at, dude? I missed a lot of comments again, dude. What do we got here? Who's Rudy? Rudy's arguing with Ben Brockton now. Oh Jesus, bro. I'm pretty sure this dude be commenting some dumb shit all the time. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It is what it is. All right, man. Sorry, I missed a lot of comments. They don't respect the drivers. Who don't respect the drivers? We are 20 operators who are going to lose their job because of face cameras. If you're owner operators, who cares? Just go to a better company, bro. Go to a better company. Or just put tape over your front-facing camera, dude. I don't fucking know, dude. Just make sure you cover your curtains, bro, when you go fucking alone time in the back of the fucking day, on the back of your cab, bro. Because yeah, those front-facing cameras are nuts, man. I mean, I see where they're coming from with that shit, but man, that's invasion of privacy, bro. Foreign dispatchers talk so much because they won't see you face to face. Yeah. Yeah, that's true too, bro. Like, dude, they got to the point. Now I just like piss them off because I know what country they're from pretty much just by their last name. So I'll just say some dumb shit to them. I'll be like, just shut up and go back to your office in Kazakhstan, dude. And they get so mad because you say the wrong country. These guys are so fragile, bro. It's like people on the internet, like they start talking shit. It's kind of easy to mess with them because they're imagine how fragile you have to be in order to like sit there on the internet all day and like just comment like negative shit to somebody. And like, I get it, like if you're pissed off and like maybe you're just scrolling, you're having a bad day and you're like, ooh, I'm just gonna comment something bad. But there's like repeat offenders, bro. There's people that like watch me religiously and just come back to talk shit, dude. Like that's sad as fuck, bro. That is so sad. Like if I'm on the internet, I hate somebody, I just fucking block them. Like I don't want to see this scumbag no more. I understand what people would hate me. If I didn't know myself, I'd probably hate myself too. But it's like, bro, it's like, how you gonna religiously just come back and keep talking shit, dude? You know what I mean? Just fucking, dude, that's wild, bro. That's wild. You must secretly like me, bro. You know what I mean? Or like, because at that point, I just don't get it, man. But whatever, it is what it is, man. I run to myself, American-made baby. Here we go. We got is this a JFK? That's not a foreign dispatcher initials, bro. There's plenty of shitty dispatchers in the U.S. and a lot of them are around Atlanta. My dispatchers at Freight Bull keep moving at good prices. There you go. Freight Bull, one of the sponsors. See? Hey, can you ask CH Robinson customer transparency? Customer transparency. Man, you guys got to stop with this broker again. So this Pink Panther and TQL shit is going to be coming back in the news again. So here we're going to go again with the broker transparency. I don't think it's anybody's business, bro. Like, it's just, I don't think it's anybody's business. Like, go get the customer yourself and then get transparency. Then you know what rate it is. You know what I mean? It's like it's like going to Foot Locker or Nike and be like, hey, what's the price? How much did it cost you to make these fucking shoes? Like, but you don't see the marketing budget behind it. You don't see the transportation cost behind it. Like, you guys, you know what I mean? It's like, to me, it's broker transparency, a bunch of bullshit, bro. I don't agree with it. I don't think it's capitalism whatsoever, dude. How do you get blocked on highway? Oh fuck, dude, highway you get blocked so many different ways, dude. If a VIN number with a truck, dude, is gonna link you, and then brokers won't use you. Like if you bought a truck from like a shitty company, IP addresses. If you got a dispatch, say if you're using like a dispatch service or somebody, they're dispatching from another company that's like got like reports on them, whatever. They're gonna link you to. Bam, nobody's gonna use you. They had a whole bunch of shit going on with the non-domicile stuff. Like if you give an ID, they blocked you. A lot of brokers won't. There's so many ways like you get screwed on highway, bro. Like I'm happy they're working on it too. Because I talked a lot of shit about highway. I did. I'm not gonna lie. But then he commented on one of my shit. We kind of had a couple meetings. We talked. Really nice guy, and they're actually like trying to help carriers out now, which is good. Probably because they're like, hey man, you know, like fuck man, we're probably, you know, brokers are, you know, missing a lot of carriers. They're not able to use them. That's not going to work out in our favor. So, you know, that's a good thing, but we'll see what happens. Bobby, big fan, 12 years, UPS logistics, finally using my skills as an owner operator. Gucci, congratulations, my guy. Hopefully you get what your name says, a bunch of Gucci, bro. Make a bunch of money, dude. Best of luck, dude. Keep us updated on your journey. I got 11 loads already factored through RTS. Thanks for the advice. Hey, Jorge, non-domicile Jose, bro, in the house, bro. What's going on, dude? What is going on? So did you get your credit score is good on there now? What'd you get, C or B? Bobby in this field today. I'm good, man. I'm good. We already got restricted once. We're not doing it again, bro. Bobby, when I finish my lease, who would you recommend as an owner operator to run for? What equipment? What equipment? What trailer type? What trailer type? All right. Where do I order Bobby load? But have been feeling what? Where I order a Bobby load? Oh my goodness, bro. I can't believe I tried reading that 3 times, bro. That is nasty, bro. That is nasty. Oh shit. Polish correspondent from Detroit. What's up, buddy? Damn, G-Wagons all day, bro. I don't lose sleep over PI. Me neither, bro. Yeah, where the fuck is Jack Reacher, bro? I haven't seen that guy, bro. What the hell? I don't like this, bro. I don't like this. Flatbed, Phoenix, Arizona. I don't think we're doing a market update today, bro. I got the maps up on Insta and on YouTube's. We haven't literally did one market up. It's dead. Here's a market update for today. It's dead, bro. There's nothing going on, dude. Fucking crickets today, bro. Monday's gonna be good again, hopefully. All right, Reefer dry van. Reefer definitely freight bull, bro, because they don't steal from Raycons. They got customer freight. They got good freight, dude. They got good dispatchers, good company. Owner's awesome. For dry van, I would honestly talk to Arthur Express, bro, because they got a bunch of dropping hooks, like 85% customer freight. Right now, they got so much freight they don't know what to do with it. Man, that's a company. Like I'm not even talking shit because they're sponsors, bro. That's the most legit company like I've ever seen in my life, bro. Like you go to their fucking facility, bro. Like, dude, top notch technology. Every department's like does what they're supposed to do. Driver retention department, 4,000 trailers, so many customers, fucking AI TMS systems, dude. Dude, that company is on point, bro. Like that company is on point, dude. Like, dude, they got so many customers. Like I'm telling you, they don't even know what to do with the freight, bro. They don't even got they got like 800 trucks, 4,000 trailers, and they still have way too much freight. They don't know what to do with it. It's absolutely crazy, dude. The only thing that sucks is no Russian ELDs, you know what I mean? But what are you gonna do, bro? You gotta sacrifice one thing for another, man. Where are we at? Sorry. Still can't believe our DMs. Yeah, neither can I, bro. Like, how you gonna fucking drive that many miles empty, bro? Like, that's messed up. And then you hit me up when I'm like traveling, bro, so I can't even look up a load for you, dude. You need to fire whoever your dispatcher is, bro. No problem, sir. Anything happens, shoot me a DM. I'd be more than happy to help you out. How is it coming to the States, get a driver job? Norwegian trucker here. I don't know, Norwegian trucker guy. I really don't know. Like I said, I know Arthur Express is doing it for Polish people, but like I told you, they had last time they told me it's like a 5-year wait to do something like that. I don't specialize in these visas to bring in the drivers. I don't know. I wish I could help you, but I don't know, dude. What company are you talking about? About the Arthur Express out of St. Louis area, bro. That's such a, like I'm telling you, dude. Like we do, like I do deals like with pretty decent sized companies. You know, we got like over a 400 truck company, over like a couple of 100 truck companies, like a 200 truck company. But dude, those guys are like, man, they're on point, bro. I mean, like dude, I've never seen like they're ran like a mega carrier should. Like they're not a mega carrier, but I mean like how JB Hunt or like Schneider, how they should be ran, that's how Arthur Express runs their shit. Like if these mega carriers took a page for their book, they'd probably be a lot more profitable instead of having like equipment sitting there, over hiring all these people for like just a legit company, bro. Much respect for them, bro. Like I've never seen some organized shit like that in my life, bro. From like top to bottom, bro. They're top notch, bro. Honestly. All right, where are you at? Who do you work for? No more talking. Yeah, I dispatch, bro. Flatbeds at Road King. That's where I'm at, dude. I'm an experienced driver, 9 years. Experience takes 4 weeks to get hired. What? Experience? What takes? You got 9 years, but it took you 4 weeks to get hired? I'm confused, guys. Sorry, bro. Damn, I wish you would have told me this before I went to Nova Lines. Nova Lines. Well, I mean, look, but Arthur Express is also W2, bro. So that's another, you know what I mean? That's another thing that people are not going to probably like, you know what I mean? Because like I said, because they're a legit company, so they do that shit. But, you know, like for me, 1099 is the way to go, bro. I don't know. That's just the way, but it is what it is. Every company takes 4 weeks to get hired. What company takes 4 weeks to get hired, dude? What are you guys talking about? 4 weeks to get hired? What, with your 2 week notice and then taking a week vacation and then another 4 days to do your drug test and do the onboarding? Who the hell takes 4 weeks to get hired? Best Insurance at 4 units. Prices are going up out of control, I think. Best Insurance for trucking? I thought you're doing roadside service, bro. I'm confused now. Requirements for Road Kings: 3 months at least flatbed and 2 years total CDL experience. That's what is needed. Why is 1099 RICO? What do you mean RICO? Sorry, man, I don't understand that one. All right. What do you think about GP Transco? GP Transco, I don't know, bro. Again, they're down the street from where I'm at. I know they're a big company. Personally, I don't know them, so I don't want to say, you know, good or bad. I never really heard like horror stories where I could be like, yeah, I heard they suck, but I mean, they'll be just rumors. So I really don't want to lie to you, bro. I really don't know about GP Transco that much, man. I wish I could tell you. They are pretty transparent about the lanes for sure. Wait, I think that was for the dispatch service they're offering. Drivers, wifeys while they're on a road. Bobby, do you no, bro. Fuck. Oh my, I'm not even reading that out loud, bro. No, bro, I'm married, bro, and I wouldn't do that. It's fucked up, dude. Oh my god, YouTube coming in hot today, bro. Happy 3rd. Happy 3rd. Yeah, tomorrow. Fuck, it's pouring over here, dude. All right. How easy to forget about Super Ego. Dude, Super Ego is a wild ride, bro. That was the most fun I had doing trucking social media. It was a Super Ego stretch because it was just so fun, dude. And like people were getting so mad. Like a lot of people were like, yeah, but some people were getting so mad, dude. Like, and then I still get comments to this day about the video with the red dot on my head, and when I'm talking about Super Ego, people are like, oh, you're a liar. How could you do this? They probably sponsored you. I'm like, dummies, do you not understand what satire means? Like, Jesus Christ, bro. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Some people should not be, you know how like some people shouldn't get guns? Like they shouldn't have guns. Like some people should not be allowed on the internet, bro, because like they're just too dumb, dude, to be on the internet, I think. And you could go through the comments and read, and you can see which people are the ones that should not be able to have the internet, bro. But it is what it is, man. All right, sorry, man. It's been almost an hour. I'm gonna jump off. I'll see you guys next week. We're gonna get a normal schedule going next week, dude. I've been traveling, dude, a lot the last month. I got to travel in a couple more weeks for a couple of days, but next week we're going to get a new schedule. We'll start doing the market updates because I know we haven't, but who cares? The holidays is dead as shit. That's your market update. Next week we'll start doing them regularly. We'll get into it again. Appreciate you guys jumping on. Have a safe 4th of July. Don't blow your dicks off with fireworks, please. Be careful. And I will see you guys next week.